It was just my neighbor trying to ask me a question, and I got, like... I was like, why is there a person here? Because no one ever knocks on my door, and also, I never see my neighbors, like, ever. I, like, never see them, because I'm on such an early schedule that I don't see people. Like, rarely. And so this neighbor, I wasn't even sure if it was my neighbor. She rang my Ring doorbell, and then I looked for her, and I didn't know which apartment she was in. Turns out she's in the across the hall one. So I, like, a couple hours later, I got in the bath, and I sit in it while the bath is, like, filling up. And, then they rang my Ring doorbell again, and I was like, well, I don't want to miss them again. So I got out of the bath with just my towel on, and I answered the door, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's fine. But she was like, she wanted to have me as a neighbor reference because she's, like, applying for the police force or something like that. So I was like, sure. Have your crazy neighbor be like, I'd enforce this lady. Or whatever the fuck. It's fine, I was sitting in the bath while it fills up. I like to do it. It's my ritual. Don't worry. Did you turn off the water when you got out? I did. I don't know why I did that. Now that you're asking me. Now that you've asked me, I've realized that was a weird thing to do. To turn it off. Because there was only about, like, this much water in it. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Well, water is on while I'm there. If I'm not there, why water? Exactly. Weird, what if it was a long conversation? That's true. That's true. Sometimes I get in the bath and I only fill it up a little bit, enough to where I can lay down and have the water touching me. And then I get out of it. Because I don't even fill them up very much, because I will take more than one bath in a day. But I think for me, the, like, thing that helps... It's like some kind of weird fucking anxiety thing or something. Or just, like, a habit. Where... Or, like... Because I feel... My therapist was like, you have borderline OCD things a little bit. So maybe this is, like, part of that. But I sit in it while it's filling up. I let it fill up a little bit. I turn it off. And then I lay down in it for, like, 10 or 20 minutes, and then I get out. So it's, like, more about that, I guess. Hi, Ale. Thank you so much. Listen. Listen. Did you have a water birth? Why are you like that? I don't know. I used to pretend to be a mermaid when I was little, but that's, like, normal. OCD, autism, ADHD, who knows, it's also overlapping that I don't know anymore. See, they said the OCD thing because I have such, like, especially with my anxiety, I get these, like, spiraling thoughts. Or I get, like, where I have to, like, check. I have to do, like, small checks for something. And I'll do, like, these repetitive actions for my anxiety. So... I don't know, a lot of fucking shit like that. And also, like, I hate, like, this is probably also, like, sensory autism shit. When I wash my hair and my hands are wet, first of all, I hate having wet hands. And then there's, like, my hairs that I shed are on my hands in the water. I'm like, I want to die. I hate this. I'm, like, trying to get them all off of my hands, and I fucking hate it. Feeling the hairs on my hands. I hate having OCD. Always gotta check the taps are off and the caps are screwed on, and that's the more chill stuff. Yeah. I think from what my therapist said, if I have it, it's just, like, very, 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 very slight. Is that why I get 12 DMs every other day that just say hairless? That's not even true! I'd say that's just stimming. Which one is that for? Oh, like, my ritual things. Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't message Libodo and say hairless all the time. Hates the wet hands, eggs, and banana. I also hate raw chicken. Touching raw chicken, I'm like, I put the gloves on for that shit. And I'm like, you know what? I feel a little bad that I'm contributing to global warming or whatever the fuck. Because I put raw. I put gloves on to touch certain things. I don't give a fuck. Raw chicken is nasty as hell. I hate it. Do you have different gloves for banana and chicken, or do you use the same gloves? I have disposable gloves. I'm warming the globe and you can't stop me. The idea, Mishfully, of licking raw chicken, I would vom right now. Because, like, I have the thing where it's like, if something is germ, I imagine the germ on the thing. Hi, Scarf. So if raw chicken touch me, I see it in my brain. It's worse the feeling when you cut it with a knife and it's kind of stringy. Do you, like, use the one brand for the banana? No, I have the same brand for both. I just use these, like, latex gloves that I have. Hi, Sinvicta! Raw chicken would make you throw up from the germs. Well, it's just, like, contamination. Yes, I think about that stuff. Like, if I take the trash out, right? And my trash is never, like... It's not, like, gross and overflowing or anything. So I take the trash, and then I carry it out to the bin. And then the bin... We have a bin that has, like, a big... Like, there's the big lid, but then there's a smaller lid on top, but that smaller lid is broken, so there's just a hole. So I don't even have to touch the bin at all to put the trash in it. But I'll go back into the house and I'll be like, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, even though I've not touched anything dirty at all, like I've got to. My Britishisms, the bin. I know the outside of the bin bag is clean, but I'm still washing my hands. Exactly. What's really weird about hair, when you don't have long hair but live with someone with long hair and the clothes get washed with each other, and then as a boy you scratch your dingles and there is a long hair when you pull gets dragged along the downstairs. Yes. I wash my hair, and then when I wash my butt, or after I wash my hair and condition it, I have to, there's like a fucking hair plug that gets stuck between my cheeks that you have to get out of there. When you have longer hair, it gets stuck between your butt cheeks when you wash your hair. Don't even, it's the fucking truth, okay? I'm not sugarcoating anything for you. Lauren is saying yes as well. It gets stuck and you're like, bitch. And if you forget it's there, God forbid you forget it's there, and then later on after your hair dries between your butt cheeks. Hi, Josh. What are you talking about? I know it's time for a haircut when I start shedding everywhere. Listen. It's bad. Or on your thighs. I hate the hair touching me. TikTok of the woman who cracks an egg and it falls in the counter. She sucks it up with her mouth and spits it into the pan. I would rather die. I've seen that, and I like the idea of that. Sounds so fucking horrible. Duncan says he got hair stuck on his pee-pee. I think it wrapped in the foreskin is what he was talking about. I've had long hair, but I never noticed that happen, or at least not notice it. Maybe you don't have much of a booty. Maybe you don't have a booty. I don't know. This is the worst conversation. Oh. Let me fucking tell you. Let me tell you. What else am I weird about? Everything.